In this video, we're diving into some surprising science about cheese and its impact on cardiovascular health. We'll be covering essential topics like the unique role of vitamin K2 found in cheese, its potential to reduce artery calcification, and what research says about cheese's complex effects on blood circulation. We'll also tackle common myths about cheese, from its reputation as a high-fat villain to its link with cholesterol, and explore how different types of cheese affect the body in distinct ways. If you're curious about how cheese can both harm and help your health, or if you've ever wondered about the addictive qualities behind your favorite snack, stick with us until the end. By watching this video, you'll gain valuable insights into making more informed choices about cheese and learn how it could even play a part in supporting your heart health. Imagine discovering that cheese, that beloved snack, is far more than just a guilty pleasure. It might even be beneficial for your heart. That's right. Recent science reveals that cheese contains vitamin K2, a nutrient that plays an unexpected role in cardiovascular health. In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating details about how this dairy delight could impact circulation, challenge some persistent myths, and potentially change the way you see cheese forever. Over the past months, I've immersed myself in scientific literature, studying research from the past century. This included digging into studies that examine the good, the bad, and the misunderstood aspects of cheese. I'm not here to follow health trends or jump on any dietary bandwagons. Instead, my goal is to offer a data-driven look into what science says about cheese and its effects. Now, I must admit, there's a small conflict of interest here. I'm a cheese lover myself, and I've even tried my hand at making it from scratch. So, while it's tough for me to say limit cheese, I'm committed to giving you a balanced, honest view. The story of cheese's reputation as a villain for cardiovascular health goes back decades. Cheese, rich in fats, became a prime suspect in the development of heart disease, leading to widespread advice to avoid it. But is there truth to this caution? Many studies from the past century have explored the link between fat and heart disease, with mixed results. Surprisingly, most research shows no clear correlation between cheese consumption and increased risk of cardiovascular events. In fact, moderate cheese intake often has a neutral or occasionally even a slight positive impact on heart health. This is largely due to cheese's incredible complexity. It's far more than just a block of fat. Each type of cheese brings unique qualities to the table. It contains proteins, lactose, fats, and various bioactive compounds that each influence the body differently. This is known as the matrix effect, which means that whole foods like cheese act differently in the body compared to isolated nutrients. This complexity is why it's misleading to group all cheeses as one. Comparing ricotta to gorgonzola, for instance, is like comparing apples to oranges. Each type has its own nutritional profile and health effects. So, that long-standing recommendation to avoid fatty, yellow cheeses might be one of the biggest dietary myths. Early researchers assumed that cheese would raise cholesterol levels, potentially worsening heart health. But rigorous studies have shown that cheese does not typically increase cholesterol in the ways feared. However, here's an important caveat. Cheese is calorie-dense, so we're talking about moderate, responsible consumption. Overeating anything with high calories, even healthy food, can still lead to weight gain and associated health issues. So, enjoy cheese, but in moderation. Some people worry that cheese might even be toxic, but this is far from the truth. Cheese has a unique compound, caseomorphin, which binds to opioid receptors in the brain, creating a mild sensation of pleasure and even addiction. The food industry knows this well, adding cheese flavor to processed snacks to heighten addiction. Recognize that most mass-produced, cheese-flavored products are loaded with additives to exploit this effect, and they're far from the real, minimally processed cheeses that offer nutritional value. Now, about lactose. Lactose is the natural sugar found in milk and cheese, and some people are lactose intolerant, meaning their bodies struggle to digest it. This intolerance, rooted in genetics, tends to increase with age. Those affected by it should avoid lactose-rich cheeses, but lactose-free cheese isn't necessarily better. Removing lactose often involves adding lactase, an enzyme that breaks down lactose into glucose and galactose, both of which can lead to inflammation. So, if you're intolerant, be cautious with lactose-free cheese, as it might not deliver the benefits you're hoping for. Cheese isn't just about lactose and fat, it's a treasure trove of vitamins, notably vitamin K2. This particular vitamin, which develops during cheese fermentation, has intrigued scientists due to its potential benefits for cardiovascular health. Vitamin K2 comes in several forms: 7 Malawian kwaches, 8 Malawian kwaches, 9 Malawian kwaches, and 4 Malawian kwaches. 7 Malawian kwaches has been the primary focus of research, as it appears to play a role in vascular health by reducing arterial calcification. Although results are mixed and research is still emerging, some studies suggest that K2 may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by preventing calcium buildup in the arteries. However, caution is necessary. The science around vitamin K2, especially in the form of 7-Malawian quatches, is still evolving. Initial studies hint at possible benefits, yet there's also evidence to suggest it might have varying effects depending on the person. More high-quality research is needed before we can fully understand how cheese-derived vitamin K2 impacts vascular health, but the current data points to a potentially protective role. In addition to K2, cheese is also rich in calcium, which is known to improve cholesterol profiles. Calcium can increase HDL, good cholesterol, lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and reduce triglycerides. But remember, too much cheese can backfire due to its high calorie count. Another beneficial component in cheese is its bioactive peptides, which develop during fermentation and may help manage blood pressure. When it comes to choosing the best cheese for heart health, options like Munster, Camembert, Cheddar, and Gouda are especially rich in vitamin K2. These types could offer cardiovascular benefits beyond just their vitamin content. One of the most fascinating aspects is that even decades-old studies found that moderate cheese consumption, around 1 to 4 servings per week, was associated with lower overall mortality rates. This effect wasn't seen in those consuming higher or lower amounts, suggesting a sweet spot where cheese might support longevity without overloading the body. But cheese, like any complex food, has its own pros and cons. Some research hints that moderate cheese consumption may reduce risks for conditions like diabetes and metabolic syndrome. However, there are also links to increased prostate cancer risk, so moderation is key. These studies often don't distinguish between different types of cheese or individual health conditions, which could mask some of cheese's unique effects. Cheese quality matters just as much as quantity. Aged cheeses, such as Gorgonzola or Grana Padano, undergo a long fermentation process that breaks down lactose and proteins, making them more digestible. These aged varieties offer the benefits of cheese with fewer potential digestive issues for those who might be lactose sensitive. Mass-produced cheeses, often laden with preservatives, don't have the same health advantages as traditional, naturally fermented cheeses. So, as you enjoy cheese, remember its true nature: an ancient, nutrient-rich food. A balanced approach to cheese might just offer unexpected benefits for cardiovascular health, as well as some delightful flavors. Tell me, when you indulge in cheese, do you feel the effects? Let's share our cheese experiences and, of course, stay informed about what makes this food such an intriguing part of our diet. In the end, cheese isn't as simple, or as harmful, as it's often made out to be. Through exploring its rich matrix of nutrients, like the powerful vitamin K2, we've seen that cheese can play a complex role in cardiovascular health, potentially even supporting circulation when consumed mindfully. By understanding the effects of factors like fat content, lactose, bioactive peptides, and even the way cheese is processed, we get a clearer picture of how this beloved food interacts with our bodies. While cheese does contain high calories and can contribute to health issues if overconsumed, in moderation, it can be a valuable source of beneficial nutrients. Whether you're choosing a soft ricotta or a well-aged Gouda, knowing the unique properties of each type helps you make smarter choices that align with your health. So next time you reach for your favorite cheese, remember that informed choices make all the difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if this video helped you see cheese in a whole new light. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep getting essential tips for a healthier life, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content. This really helps us spread the message and grow our health and wellness community. We're counting on you.